Hi, this is Charles Oliver. Welcome to this week's Hidden Wealth Solution Insights. As the Fed Vice Chair Fischer said, investors are better to fasten their seatbelts. I don't think I need to tell you what I've talked about on Hidden Wealth Radio, or what you'll hear on Hidden Wealth Radio, is it's time to have a market downturn protection plan. In fact, the question is, quite frankly, you should or don't you have a strategy for down markets? Folks, our clients do. If you're new to the Hidden Wealth Solution, or you've never taken the time to learn from our no cost, no obligation, brand new released information proving 3 times the performance for 100% less risk, here's your opportunity. Because as Fed Stanley Fischer says, he wants investors to fasten their seatbelt. The big question from the USA Today that I talk about on the radio is, are you financially ready for retirement? Now, here's the startling statistics, because they're not good. 40% of boomers believe the Great Recession has not ended. 43% disagree or strongly disagree that they are building a large enough retirement nest egg. And the advice, if you feel that you haven't, is quite straightforward. Having to work longer or forever, or just settling for getting by on less. And I want to teach you it does not have to be that way. If you want to make up and catch up for the most amount of time or money in the shortest period possible, we need to eliminate key things. Eliminate taxation on your retirement, savings as well as income, and we need to eliminate the risk of the next correction or crash putting you further back behind the 8 ball. And as this article goes on to say, from another article I talked about on the radio, the right approach, the number one thing a baby boomer can do today, and this is really geared towards those that have saved something towards retirement, let's say at least $100,000 or more, the right approach is to get started. Just like in anything else, you have to know where you are to determine the best way to get to where you want to go. And here's what you can do. No cost or obligation. You can register right now at myretirementprotected.com. That's myretirementprotected.com. And here's what I want to do as a bonus for those that register and attend, and there is still space available. A lot of people have already registered, and the feedback we've been given just from the folks I've talked to just in the last week that have attended, they had no idea that this safe retirement contract even existed. They had no idea that you could actually have upside opportunities without any downside worry of risk of losing. And they had no idea you could do it by not having to pay taxes. So I want to teach you how to do that. And if you prefer, instead of going to myretirementprotected.com, just call 855-668. That's 855-668-2928. That number again is 855-668-2928. And by registering and attending, I'll gift you what we typically charge, free of no charge. The obligation is not there for attending this educational webinar, and there's not a cost to that. But after that, for those that really want to raise their hand and get a retirement protection income analysis, we have waived the $500 value. It's free, but you've got to act now. myretirementprotected.com. That's myretirementprotected.com. Look, you've worked hard for your money. Let us show you how not to get caught in this next correction or potential crash, and not as a way to suffice giving up performance, but actually get protection and performance. And you can learn how right now. myretirementprotected.com. Here's to you finding your hidden wealth solution.